From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather today.
Good morning to you, and thanks again for stopping by the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. I'm Ben Luna in the Weather Center this morning, checking on, what could be a relatively stormy forecast for you as we get ready to roll through the afternoon hours today. Showers and storms will be possible, some of which could be strong. I'll break that threat down for you in this weather update. Plus, we'll also glance ahead to a somewhat unsettled but cooler weekend. All those details and more right here in this edition of Your Weather Today, brought to you by Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. With that said, let's hop right into it with a look at satellite and radar. Over the past 24 hours, notice that big old cluster of storm activity back out off to the southwest and cloud coverage with that cold front. That's going to be our weather maker as we roll through the afternoon hours today. Again, showers and storms will be likely across the southern mid-state and North Alabama during the afternoon hours through, say, the early to mid-evening. I don't expect overnight strong storms at all. That threat really diminishes for everybody to get a good night's sleep. We'll start out dry tomorrow, and then here comes another round of rain. Let's break that down with Futurecast. Notice this morning, not half bad around lunchtime. Things are still looking decent across the area, but after lunch, that's when things really start to explode across the area. Once that afternoon atmosphere is good and primed, those storms will start to fire across the area. Now, some of these storms could be strong to severe. Let's talk about that for a second. I'm thinking strong wind gusts, maybe 50, 60 plus miles an hour, in addition to locally heavy rainfall, which could lead to some flash flooding in spots over parts of our viewing area. And then medium to large size hail is a possibility too. So there's a lot of factors. I don't think we're seeing anything spinning across the area today, but good strong thunderstorms, definitely a potential for our viewing area. Now, the greater likelihood for that activity is going to be off just to our northeast and back to our southwest. We're kind of in between two heightened severe weather areas, a level 2 risk, both in those directions. Locally, we're in a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather today. Now, stated earlier, this stuff is far east of our area by the early to mid-evening hours, let's say 6 to 8, to clear the I-65 corridor. And then overnight, we're good. I think we start Friday morning off decent for morning rush, but by the mid to late morning, here comes another round of shower and storm activity across our viewing area. Now again, a few of those storms might be a downpour too, and then we'll maintain more rain activity here overnight Friday night and into early Saturday. So it's kind of wash on, wash off over the course of the next 36 hours. But we'll get through this. And by Saturday evening, I think things are really going to start to dry out. We do maintain maybe a very small potential for a shower early Sunday morning, but I think overall Sunday dry and cooler in the Tennessee Valley, especially in the mornings. I'll show you that in a second. Here's your Parks Lumber Day Builder forecast. As you step out today, it's going to be warm and humid. Temperatures warming well into the low 80s for daytime highs across the area this afternoon. Again, we do have that potential for a few strong to severe storms today, so stay weather aware and weather alert. We'll be with you nonstop until the threat is over, should coverage require. Here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center today, we'll be fully staffed. Again, storms on deck for tomorrow. I don't think those will be severe, but a good downpour is likely. And then showers and a few scattered thunderstorms will still be present throughout Saturday. Greater rain chances morning early, morning late, and then part of the afternoon. And then maybe a few showers try to spill over into early Sunday morning on the east side of our area, but largely Sunday, I think, is mainly cloudy sky, and it's going to be cooler. Check out temperatures in the upper 40s to start Sunday. I think outlying areas across the region will be in the mid to upper 40s here on Monday. The average low we're going with will be 50, and then cooler into the first part of next week with highs in the 70s across the Tennessee Valley region. That is a check on your forecast this morning from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Thank you so much for stopping by. Taylor is here at noon with more weather, and then Fred is in the Weather Center this afternoon. And again, should the threat require, we'll be live nonstop until that is over with you here in the Tennessee Valley region. Thanks again for stopping by. I'll leave you with a final look at the 7-day forecast. I hope you have a blessed Thursday. And as always, stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.